We are going to start Arya Upanishad.
Voice is not clear now.
Okay. Yes, now.
Better, man.
Okay. Today we are going to start Arya Upanishad, and in this Arya Upanishad we will discuss concept of Atma, universe, and Brahma. Okay. How this body and these all organs like eyes, ears, um, nose, how they start. Okay, how this whole body creates by God, by Parmeshwar Brahma. How he create our whole body. This one thing, and other is uh, different things coming came in their mind, in Brahma mind, that I need to create this. I need to create this. Okay. Then slowly they create all the things. Okay. Starting from Loka. Parmeshwar first of all creates all lokas. There are 4 lokas they create. Okay. And after that they create Lokpal. Um, the protectors of Loka. Okay. Lokpals. After that, that God creates Anna, food, because Lokpals also get hunger or thirst. That's why God creates Anna for them. Okay, and after that, Brahma thought that I gave them all the things to live a happy life. Okay, but where should I situate? Where should I place myself? Because if I will not there, then they get ego. Okay, that, or they forget me. That's why Brahma thought that I also need some space in the human body, in the living body. Okay, so Brahma also placed their or situate himself in the heart of everyone body. Okay, and at last, concept of Atma. These are we will discuss in Atraya Upanishad. Okay, if you start to study this Upanishad, you get confused most of the times. I also study 4 or 5 times today and yesterday. After that, I will make notes. Okay, so here we will start. First, we will discuss about the introduction. It is the part of Rig Veda. Part of Rig Veda. Another Upanishad which is related with Rig Veda. Which Upanishad name? Anyone? Which Upanishad is also related with Rig Veda?
Ma'am, from the list that you have given, it's only Arya Upanishad to Rig Veda.
Yes, very good. And what about Mandukya Upanishad? Yes, Simon, you tell me.
Atharva
Yes.
Veda of Atharva Veda.
Okay. Next.
Ma'am, voice is not audible, ma'am.
Now it is better.
Yes. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So this Upanishad is taken from Aranyak branch of Rig Veda. Okay. I had taught you that there are many branches in Veda like Aranyak, Brahman, Samhita, same as this Atreya Upanishad is the Aranyak branch of Rig Veda. Okay. Fourth, fifth, and sixth chapter of Aranyak. Fourth, fifth, and sixth chapter of Aranyak branch. In this total are three chapters. In which Upanishad we had also studied three chapters. Yes, Arti ji.
Yes, ma'am.
In which Upanishad we also studied three chapters, or also they mentioned three chapters.
It's a Kathopanishad.
Okay. Other, any other Upanishad?
No, ma'am. Kathopanishad is there is a Vallis, I think. There's a two chapters.
Kathopanishad is also two chapters and three vallis.
Yes, ma'am. Three Valli.
So I'm asking about three chapters. Yes, Usha ma'am.
Ma'am, I think it is, if I remember right, it is Kenopanishad.
Yes, Kenopanishad has
No,
three
ma'am. It's a
chapters.
four khand. Na? Four khand there is in
Mm-hmm.
Kane.
Okay, today in evening we will take a little revision or test, okay, of all the last Upanishad which we had studied till now, okay.
There is a Mundok is, but there is a three Mundaks now, but not a chapters.
Mundak is
Three
also
Mundaks is
chapters.
chapter.
Okay.
Okay, you all revise, okay, then we will revise at last time or test today, okay, so that you revise all the last things, because at this time you need to learn these things in tips, on tips. This is very basic thing to learn, and these are very basic questions, okay. So first chapter has three khand and second and third has no khand, okay. So there are three chapters, first, second, third, and first chapter has three khands, okay. This is second chapter and this is third chapter, okay, in this Atreya Upanishad. Subject we will study in this: primacy, great importance of Brahma Vidya, about Brahma Vidya. So now we are going to start from verse first. We will not go verse to verse, but we will go complete concept. Okay. So first is this Upanishad starts with creation of Srishti, this whole world. First of all, there is only presence of Paramatma in this whole universe. After that, he thought about Loka. He thought the creation or generation. He thought that I want to create something. I want to create Loka, human being and all. And first of all, he think about Loka. Okay. First, Loka. With his deep sankalpa, determination, he create Loka. Four Loka he creates. Ambh, Ambh, Marichi, Mar, Apah. Ambh, Marichi, Mar, Apah. These are four Loka created by Paramatma. Ambh. Ambh shows Swarglok, Dyulok. We also studied Lok, which is supreme or up. Like we studied Bhu, Bhuvaha, Swaha, okay, and Maha, Jana, Tapa, Satya. So at the last, these are supreme loka. Okay, after Swaha, after Swahalok, Maha, Jana, Tapa, Satya, or Swarg or Dyulok, these all are consist in Ambhlok. Okay, you can understand Ambhlok, the supreme lok. After that, coming Marichi, Marichi lok, which is also known as Antariksh lok, Prakash lok, Surya, sun, moon, stars, uh, that creates rays, that all come under in Marichi lok. Okay, Swargalok, Antariksh lok. After that, coming Mar, Prithvi lok or Mrityu lok. Here you get birth and die. Okay, living being. This loka is known as Mar. After that comes Apah, that Patal lok. Or we can say after Prithvi lok, after Mrityu lok, in deep down, it comes Apah, Patal lok. Okay, this is Swarg lok. Ambh, Marichi, Mar, Apah. Okay, so this is a concept of loka creates by Paramatma. Okay, in exam they can ask question, in which Upanishad Paramatma creates loka at the starting point of Srishti, starting point of creation of Srishti. So in Atreya Upanishad, okay, Paramatma creates loka. Name the all lokas. Maybe they can ask the sequence of lokas. Ambha, Marichi, Mar, Apaha. Apaha lok is related with which loka? It's showing which loka in Atreya Upanishad. Yes, Aarti ji.
Yes, ma'am.
Apaha, it's showing which loka?
Patalok. Apa is a Patalok.
Very good. After that, Paramatma thoughts, now they all lokas need Lokpal, the protectors. Okay. Then he creates Hiranyagarbha from Jal, from water element of Panch Mahabhut. He creates Hiranyagarbha. Now question can ask, Hiranyagarbha, description of Hiranyagarbha in which Upanishad? Or describe Hiranyagarbha from Jal in which Upanishad? Okay, so Paramatma starts with deep sankalp, deep determination from Jal, water, Mahabhut. He creates Hiranyagarbha. With strong determination, perform tapa. He performed tapa and create Hiranyagarbha. Okay, first he create Hiranyagarbha and then perform tapa with strong determination. With tapa, he produce mouth. The mouth, this hole, this space of mouth. Okay, like a small egg. Like a small egg. Okay, are you getting? Hiranyagarbha, he creates Hiranyagarbha from Jal and by strong tapa, determination, he produced a mouth. Okay, you can understand this by this is mouth. Okay,
Ma'am, where is your pointer, ma'am? We can't see the pointer.
you are not able to see.
I
Here.
mean the slide. Okay, okay. The full slide is marked, right? So
Okay, no problem. I'm just moving to next. That's why I'm sitting here. Okay. Okay. So first of all, Hiranyagarbha is coming out from gel and perform tapa, and by tapa, first of all creates a mouth. Okay. Now we are discussing about our whole body. How our whole body generates. Okay, creates this mouth, eyes, ears, nose, how it's happen. So first of all, create all loka, then loka, then Hiranyagarbha came and performed tapa, and after tapa, he gets mouth like a small egg. Okay, whole mouth, space of mouth. Okay,
So when Hiranyagarbha does tapa, it leads to the formation of the mouth, right, ma'am?
yes. Means we can also say from our whole body, first creates our mouth, the space of mouth. After that create two holes of nostril, okay. From those holes, pran can generate or pran can move. Okay, and their devata is Vayudev. Vayudev are the protectors, Lokpal. Okay, nostril holes. After that creates eye holes. And eye holes create eye organ. And the devata is Surya Dev. After that, ear holes, then it creates complete ear organ, and it creates directions, or we can say direction devata. Okay, after that skin is generate, then it is not holes on skin. Okay, then generates holes on skin, and it generates aushadhi and vanaspati. Then coming heart, and after that heart, man came, and devata of man is Chandrama. Then start navel. Navel hole, because navel is also whole before birth, we know. Okay, and there is presence of apan vayu in navel hole. Okay, one thing is these are holes, not hole. Okay, WR is not there. Okay, now you got understand. Okay.
Ma'am, what are the four lokpals you can tell? Who are the lokpals you can tell?
Okay. We have studied four lokas. After that, they are saying that these are devata, these are lokpals. Okay. They are showing First we generate Loka. Okay. And Lokpal is related with our whole body. Okay. What are Lokpal? Vayu Dev, Surya Dev, Dishaएं, directions Dev, Aushadhi, Vanaspati, Chandrama Dev, Mrityu Dev, Prajapati Dev. These all are Devatas. Okay. They have some duty. We can understand that Vayu Dev is the Devata of nostril holes, eyes, ears, skin, heart, navel. Okay. Mrityu Dev is also Devata of navel and Apan organ. Ling are sex organs. Virya is of male and Retas is of female. Okay. They are related with Apaha or Jala. And the Devata is related with Prajapati. Okay. Now slowly, these all activities a human body is performed, is made, is created. Okay. Not a human body, but all organs of human body now creates. Okay. All organs and their Devata are performed. Because we know if we have nostril, but there is no Devata who handle our nostril holes, then we cannot get power to breathe in and out. Okay. Okay, understand?
Yeah, so should we think it this way, like the Devata of mouth creates speech,
Yes.
Devata of nose, the nostrils creates the prana,
Yes.
vayu, Devata of eyes, he creates the vision,
Hmm.
Devata of ears, he creates the
First
ability
first we create whole, and by wholes create all complete organ.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So this is two concept mentioned in Khand first Khand. Chapter first Khand. 4 lokas and different organs and wholes of body. First creates wholes, then creates complete organ. First creates nostril hole, then creates complete nostril. And the power of the nostril is in and out prana. Okay, and Devata is Vayudev. You can also make table of these all things. Okay, the Devata's organ and holes. Okay. Now,
Yes, ma'am.
second khand, creation of human body. From till now, there is no creation of human body. Only creations of organs, holes, power of organs, and Devata. Okay, means the protector of all organs. But where is body? Now here till now body is not made. Okay. Then second khand, we will discuss about creation of human body. First of all, Paramatma creates Devatas and then fall down them in this whole world. Okay. Our Paramatma creates Devatas, Vayu Dev, Surya Dev, direction, Vanaspati, Chandrama Dev, Mrityu Dev, Prajapati Dev. Okay. Then that Paramatma fall down all the Devatas on this whole earth, on this, or we can understand on this world. Okay. And leave them with thirst and hunger. Leave them all with thirst and hunger. Okay. Then all devatas seek that kindly provide, kindly grant us shelter for living in this world. Okay, you leave us in this whole world, but uh, how we survive there, how we survive here? Give us some space, shelter, okay, so that we can consume food, anna. Okay, so Paramatma thinks that, oh, they are saying right, or I need to give them shelter, some space to live in this world. Okay, so that Paramatma creates, first of all, Paramatma creates cow. Okay, then all devatas are, what we can say, they say no, we don't we don't need this type of body, we don't need this type of body. This type of body, cow's body, we cannot survive as a cow. Okay, because he cannot speak, or we can understand this point. Okay, that cows has 4 legs, no any hands. Okay, and many more things. Okay, but uh, devatas are not agree with this point, that we are not need the body cow. Then he give ashwa, horse. Then also devatas are not agree with this point, that we don't need the horse body to survive in this world. Okay, then at last uh, Paramatma creates a Purush body, a human body. Then everyone agree that, oh, this is the supreme thing you had give to us. You gave to us. This Purush, this man, this human body is a different kind of body. And we all know that human body is a mm, mystical, we can understand, mysterious body. Okay, there are so many things happen in this whole body. We are uh, performing many tasks from with this body, and one most of the thing is through this human body we can came out this birth and death cycle, if we get this body. Am I right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, that's why uh, all devatas are satisfied with Purush body, then they get this human body. Okay. Shall I move?
Yes, ma'am.
So after that they get human body. Okay, all devatas get human body, and they uh, put their organs in a specific way. Okay, like Agni Dev has power of speech, Vani. Okay, then he enters in mouth. Okay, Agni Dev enters in mouth. Now mouth works properly. Why? Because mouth gets Agni Dev. Okay, Agni Dev enters in mouth. Okay, Vayu Dev enters in nose. Surya Dev, because he is the Devata of vision, he has power of vision, he enters in eyes. Disha, directions, enters in ears. Aushadhi, Vanaspati, enters in skin. Chandrama enters in, they has power of man, thinking. Then he enters in heart. Mrityulok, Mrityudev through Apan Vayu enters in navel, and also in anal region. Anal. And Jaladev, Prajapati, through he has power of Shakti of Virya and Retas, enters in sex organs. So that every Dev enters in their body organs. and give them power that now you can work or perform work. Okay. At last, hunger and thirst also ask to God, give us some space in this body also. They are left in the last, and they are also saying, give us some space in this body. Then God say them, give them space, that everyone needs you. Whenever, because we know that everyone needs subject, vishay, for doing work. Okay, for doing work, and before doing any work, they need food, anna. Okay, and everyone go with hunger and thirst. If we need food, anna, then we know that whatever we want to perform, whatever we want to eat, we need hunger and thirst. Like you all have hunger and thirst now of exam cracking, exam crack. Okay, so you also have hunger and thirst of exam. I also have hunger and thirst of my PhD. So every have hunger and thirst, because everyone have vishay, subjects coming all the sense or karma organs. Okay. Now, anyone have doubt?
No, ma'am. Just hold the slide, ma'am. Just noting down the.
Okay, okay. Yes, Vijaya Kumari ji. Am I audible?
Yes, ma'am.
Anita ji,
Yes, ma'am.
please revise this slide in 2 minutes.
Okay, ma'am. Agni Devata enters into speech. Agni Devata takes the speech, enters into in the mouth. Vayu Devata gets the power of prana, enters in the nose. Surya Devata gets the power of vision, enters in the eyes for shelter. Drishya enters gets the power of hearing, enters in the ears. And Anushadi Aushadhi gets the power of skin, so gets shelter of the skin. Chandrama gets the power of mana, enters the shelter, gets the shelter from heart. Mruti get the power of apana and enters the shelter navel. Jaladevada gets the power of reds and virya, enters the organ shelter like sex organs. So finally,
Okay.
hunger and thirst, it is for everyone. Anna.
Everyone needs hunger and thirst while performing any activity.
Okay.
While getting any subjects in their body. Okay, now I am giving you a trick to learn. Okay, you can make a human body. Okay, and put like Agni Dev. Here you can generate a Agni. Okay, Vayu in nose and Surya in eyes. Okay, Disha, Aushadhi, This is Oshadhi. Chandrama. Mrityu. Jaladev. Okay, are you understanding what I'm saying?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, this is easy to learn. Okay, make a picture to learn so that you go whenever you go this page, you learn this all. That okay, this is sun and this is Vayu, this is Agni and directions. Here is moon, Oshadhi in skin and anal and navel, Mrityu and then Jal, sex organ. Okay, learn in this way. Okay. So here is third khand of first chapter. Okay. Now, Paramatma thinks that I had created Lok and Lokpal. Now is turn of creation of Anna. Creation of Anna, food. Okay. Then again he performed Tapa. Again he performed Tapa, and through Tapa, Tapa through Jal, Apaha, through Jal. He creates Murti, a statue. What it create? Murti, a statue. That is Anna. It is simple, okay? Through Jal, performing Tapa and creates a statue. Murti. And through this statue is Anna. Okay, this statue is Anna. Jal, Tapa with the Sankalp, determination, creates Murti, and this Murti is known as Anna. Okay? Then how? Then all the Devtas consume Anna. How consume Anna by all Devtas? This is simple, you can understand that speech organ by speaking, nose organ by smell, eyes by looking or seeing, ears by hearing, eyes by seeing or vision, skin by touch, man by thinking, thoughts, chintan, manan. Okay, and same as virya. Okay, just hold on. Needs more clarification. Okay, so from here you can all understand that how all devatas consume anna. Okay, anna, food. Okay, so from starting they think that from speech organ we can consume anna. Okay, by speaking, but they cannot. Okay, they are not able to get anna through speech organ. Okay, by speaking. After that they think that maybe we are from a nose organ we can get anna in our body by smell, but they are not able to do this. Again by eyes also, ears also, skin also. They think maybe through skin we get anna in our body, but they are not able to do this because anna is not came in our body through our skin, ears, eyes. Okay, and also speech organ through speaking. No, we cannot get the anna like this. So all devtas thinking that maybe through man we can get anna in our body, but they are also not able with this, also with Virya. Okay, at last, through Apan Vayu, which are living in Apan Vayu, living in, yes, Simonji,
In the lower portion of the body.
Apan Vayu in lower portion or navel. Okay, at last, through Apan Vayu, who protects our life, which protects our life, human body's life. Apan Vayu through mouth can take Anna. Okay, it means the power to take Anna in our body is Apan Vayu. Through Apan Vayu, we can take Anna in our body. Okay, and what is Anna? Anna is not what we are eating. Here is Anna Pranavayu. Okay, out to inward in the form of breathing. Okay, it means Pranavayu is the living energy, vital energy, okay, which any individual need to live, need to live, need to live in this earth, in this world. So, how Pranavayu coming in our body? By Apan Vayu. By Apan Vayu through mouth. Okay?
Ma'am, so
Means
here you say that Anna is not that what we eat. Anna is something which is comparable to the Pranavayu, which
yes,
governs everything.
yes. And one thing is, we can understand, like all devatas are small child. Okay, they are not, they don't know um, what, how we can eat, how we can, our prana vayu enters in our body. Okay, so they are trying from every organ. Okay, like from speech organ, nose organ, eyes, ears, skin, man, from every organ they are thinking that maybe they can use for taking anna in our body. Okay, but slowly every part they are going to they are able to know that these are not able to take anna in our body, and at last apan vayu helps to take pran in our whole body. Okay, this is the concept of uh, creation of anna in human body, or how anna consumed by all devatas in human body. Okay, anyone have doubt? I think this Upanishad is different from all Upanishads. Different concepts are mentioned in here. Okay,
Yes,
shall
ma'am,
we
I
move?
think we can go ahead.
Okay. So this is, mm, I think this is last part of Khand 3, third Khand, third division. Then I told you in starting, before introduction, then at last Paramatma thinks, where should I situate in human body? I also need some space in human body, because if I what the mean of my body, what the mean of me if I am not sitting in their body. Okay, I also need some place, I also need some seat. Okay, like in bus or in vehicle, we always think that I need a seat. Same as Brahma thought that I also need a space in human body. Okay, so what Brahma did, Brahma stretched the human body, stretch human body through Murdha. Murdha is Brahmarandra. Here is Brahmarandra, uppermost level. Here is Brahmarandra. Am I right? The Sikha Sthan. So from here, Brahma stretched the human body through Murdha and Brahmarandra and enters in body. Okay, enters in body. And the door name is Vidyati. Vidyati, most important, Vidyati. Vidyati, gate name. This Vidyati gate, this Vidyati door, giving us Anand, Brahma Prapti Dwar. So what is the name of Brahma Prapti Dwar? In Atraya Upanishad, Vidyati. Vidyati. Okay. So we can understand that they are giving this door name Vidyati. Okay. Brahma Prapti Dwar. Okay. So, and now Paramatma situates three shelters, three seats in the whole heart. Or in not whole heart, Paramatma has three positions, three shelters. Okay. What are three shelters? At three positions, Paramatma is living. Okay. First is heart Akash, Hridaya Akash, means in the heart. Second is Param Dham Akash. Param Dham Akash is where all the lokas, Satyalok, Gaulok, Brahmalok, Saket Lok, Kailas Lok is situated. There is Param Dham Lok. At there, he is also living. And third is Brahm Anand, universe. It means everywhere is Brahma. Okay, but they are divided in this way. Okay, so at three places, Paramatma is living. At heart's space, Paramdham, and universe. Okay. And also Paramatma taking dream, Swapna. Swapna of gross, subtle and causal state. Swapna, dream in gross, subtle and causal state. In Atraya Upanishad, Paramatma is taking dream in which state? In which state? Gross, subtle and causal state. Okay? At last, after saying this whole thing, the seat of or position of Paramatma in our body and whole world, they are saying that now you are getting the whole human body. Okay, so if you get this human body, if you get, so please try to understand God, Paramatma, Parmeshwar, which we had studied in all the last Upanishads. That our main aim is to understand Brahma in human body. Try to know the God, because that he live in your heart. Know and get the God in this human birth, so that you can came out this birth death cycle. Okay. Another names of Paramatma: Idandra. You can also Idandra. Okay. Indra means all human beings saying that I saw you. Okay, means now every human being can see the God. Okay. How? Because here we are discussing all the things. Now at the position of here position, all persons saying that we can see the God. Okay, so it is the Indra. But actually, God cannot see by anyone, or any individual are not able to see the God. So that's why it's all God's also name is Indra. Okay, so Indra and Ida Indra both are name of God, Paramatma. Okay, Indra means we are not able to see. Ida Indra means we are able to see. So both are the name of God, Paramatma, in Atraya Upanishad. They can ask question like this: Ida Indra is referred to which thing or which in Atraya Upanishad? So Ida Indra is referring Paramatma. Okay. Anyone have doubt?
No, ma'am.
Next is chapter 2, creation of this Manushya Sharir. How the creation of this Manushya Sharir. How much times? How many times Manushya Sharir creates? Okay. This 3 Janma birth of Jeev. They are saying in chapter 2 that every Jeev takes 3 times birth. Every Jeev takes 3 times birth. Remember this thing. Very important. Jiva has 3 times of birth. First is in mother's womb. In mother's womb. Okay? In Garbha. And second is after delivery. After delivery, there are every individual have a birth, and after completing this whole life, 70, 80, 90 years, after performing all kartavya, ayu, take birth in next loka. That is third birth. Okay. First is in mother's womb, and second is after delivery, and third is after performing all kartavya, all karma in this life, and then go in next loka, birth in next loka. These 3 birth, 3 janma of Jiva are mentioned in chapter 2. Okay. Shall we move to next slide?
1 minute. Yes, ma'am, you can go.
Okay. Yes, Aarti ji,
Yes, ma'am.
please tell me the gate or door name which is it's Anand Brahma
ma'am.
Prapti Dwar.
Vidyati. That is Vidyati.
Vidyati.
That gives
Very
Anand.
good. Anand Brahma Prapti. Very- Okay. So next is in second chapter also discuss about nature of Atma. What is the nature of Atma? So through this Janma Marana cycle. Okay. So there is Devta named Vamdev. 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 This is Devta of Garbha, also known as Garbhadev. Okay. In Garbha, Vamdev is residing. Okay. Means we can also understand that in every female, every woman have this Vamadevta in their girl. Okay. So Now there is role of Vamadevata. He is saying something. Okay. Vamadev understood the concept behind birth-death cycle. Okay. Now he is going to, he is completely knowing the concept behind birth-death cycle, that Virya enters in female body and then birth of a baby, and this whole process, this birth-death cycle is going on. Okay. No one is leave out from this cycle. Okay. Then Vamadev came out from home. He came out and through through Urdhvagati, reached Param Dham. And at the after reaching at Param Dham, he has no desire, no any kamna, no vasana, no any desire. He become Amrit. Okay. So from here, they want to realize us or saying us that you can also get out from this birth-death cycle. How? Like I am came out from the womb, and through Urdhvagati, through this is the way, Urdhvagati, upar ki or, moving up. Through Urdhvagati, I reached to Param Dham, and after reaching Param Dham, I have no desire, and I become Amrit. So everyone can become Amrit, like same process. Okay. Any doubt in this point?
Ma'am, take birth in the sense, how can it be Urdhvagati, ma'am?
Urdhvagati is while we performing or practicing or we performing sadhana, we also moving to Urdhvagati.
Yeah.
Urdhvagati is the way to reach to God, to Param Dham. Okay.
Yeah.
There are
But
two gati,
here
you know.
the previous sentence is about the Vamadev coming out of the womb, right?
Yes.
So should we understand it as the mental concept, not the physical concept of the birth? It's not the actual birth, right? Where there's a
Yes,
physical birth.
Here, Vamdev, the Devata of Garbh, he is saying that I am also become an Amrit. Okay, I am also become an Amrit. How? I get out from womb and through Urdhvagati, I go to Param Dham. Here I am not talking about birth of an individual. Okay.
Yeah, got it.
Hmm.
So what he's saying is, because he's an expert of Garbha, he's called the
Yes.
Garbha Deva. So he understood that there is a way to reach the Parandhama.
Yes.
When you take birth through Urdhvagati, which means through sadhana, you reach Parandhama.
Yes. Okay. It means Vahamdev is saying that I am also is going to free from birth death cycle.
Because he's experienced it, he is describing that every person who is born out of the womb, when he does the right practices, reaches Parandhama.
Yes.
And becomes Amrit.
Okay. Very good. Okay. So this is chapter 2 and chapter 3, characteristics or nature of Atma. Talking about Atma. Okay. So they are saying Atma is, where is Atma? In heart, in man, in science, wisdom. In our body, in our human body, we have power of intellect, buddhimati, power of memory, determination power, vision, see power, prana shakti, patience Shakti, thinking Shakti, Mana Shakti, Prana Shakti, desire Shakti, Stri Samsarga Shakti. Every type of Shakti we have. These are because of Atma. These all are the properties of Jivatma. If we have Jivatma, so that after that we can realize these. We can realize these. Or we have all these Shaktis. Okay. And driver of all these are Paramatma. Okay. Paramatma are the driver. And these are the powers. Because we have Jivatma. So Jivatma has which type of Shaktis or power? Every type of power. Vision power, hearing power, desire, pran, man, thinking Shakti, patience Shakti, manah Shakti, heart, man, wisdom, science, and Vigyan, Buddhiman, intellect. These every power, every Shakti coming in Jivatma. Okay. Here is Spri Samsarg means every man has a that I need women, or at this time I need women to generate or create offspring. Okay, they are not understanding or teaching by someone. They are through birth. They know. Okay, many things which we know before our birth also. Okay, we don't need to seek out from world. Okay, are you getting my voice?
Yes, ma'am, it's clear.
Like in Yog Darshan, you had also studied this point, that the concern of living, concern of breathing, concern of living is also remaining in everyone's body, in everyone's mind. Every time they think about their living. Okay. Anyone
Yeah,
do not
the instinctual vasanas, like they want to live, they want to be happy. These things are natural, and nobody teaches them.
Yes. So these are natural. These are natural. Why? Because we have Jivatma, Paramatma. Okay. At last, same as Atma, Brahma, Indra, Prajapati, all Devatas, Panch Mahabhut, all Prani. They are saying that they are showing the what we can say. The power of Brahma. Okay. Here are, in this point, we are studying power of Brahma. So that we can get to understand or know the power of Brahma. That Indra, Prajapati, all Devatas, Panch Mahabhut, 5 elements, all Prani, living being on this whole world, which are creates from eggs, and who creates from womb of mother, and who creates from sweat, who creates from this whole earth, horse, cow, elephant, and those who have wings, all human beings, etc. Everyone in this world are Pragyan, and Pragyan is Brahma. Okay, this is the new word you had, you study, Pragyan. Pragyan is everything on this world. However they born, maybe they born from egg, from mother's womb, from sad, from earth. Maybe they are Devata, Prajapati, Indra. Everyone are Pragyan. and pragyan is Brahma. Okay, and pragyan is like wisdom, vivek, gyan. Okay, so question can ask, in Atraya Upanishad, pragyan is referring which? So pragyan is Brahma. So there are these 2 or 3 words which are unique. You will have to understand pragyan, vidyati, or one was Indra, or what was that? In Indradi?
In
Hmm.
Ida Indra, ma'am.
Ida Indra, very good. Okay, so pragyan is showing Brahma, the property of Brahma or the power of Brahma. From where Brahma, how much distance Brahma can uh, stretch out, or power of Brahma. At this level, Brahma has power. Okay, and here is coming all the powers, all this, all world. Okay, anyone have doubt? I think this is the last slide. Type 3 of question.
No.
No one? Okay. Yes, Usha ma'am, can you revise in 2 or 3 minutes whole Upanishad, this Atraya Upanishad?
Yes, ma'am. So yeah, Atraya Upanishad, it talks about the concept of Atma, universe, and Brahman. These are the 3 fundamental concepts of Aitreya Upanishad. It is from the Aranyaka branch of the Rig Veda. The 4th, 5th, and 6th chapters of the Aranyaka branch of Rig Veda comprise of the Aitreya Upanishad. There are a total of 3 chapters in Aitreya Upanishad, and the first chapter has 3 khandas. And it talks about the importance of Brahma Vidya. And verse 1 is about the creation of Srishti, which is the world. And there's only the presence of Paramatma, that is what is emphasized here. Then after that, the Paramatma created the lokas and made the Lokapala. And in that Sankalpa, he tried to create the lokas, and the lokas are created based upon various things, like first loka is Ambhasa, then the second is Marichi, third is Mara, and fourth is Apaha. So Ambasa, we should imagine that it comprises of Swarga, Devaloka, Maha, and Janaha, Tapaha, and Satya. These are the 6 lokas that relate to Ambasa. Swarga, Devaloka, Mahaloka, Janaloka, Tapa, and Satyaloka. Then, which is compared to the heaven. And Marichi, sorry, ma'am. Yeah, Marichi is related to Antariksha, which is sky, space element. Marichi is the space element, the sky. And what, ma'am? Your voice is breaking, ma'am. Ma'am, your voice is breaking. It's not clear. Can you repeat? No, ma'am, I can't hear what you're saying at all.
Yes. My
Ma'am, no, it's not clear, ma'am. That's what I'm not able to understand what you're saying. Just repeat yourself, ma'am. No, ma'am, it's not clear at all. Hello? Yes, we are there, ma'am, but okay. Should I continue?
Yes.
Okay, ma'am. So there are different lokas that were created by Paramatma, which are Ambasa. The lokas which relate to it are Swarga, Dyoloka, Maha, Janaha, Tapaha, and Satya. And then Marichi, which relates to the Akasha, Antariksha, Prakasha Loka, Surya Loka, moon and stars are related to this. And then Mara is related to earth, which is Prithvi Loka, or it's also called Mrityu Loka, where living beings exist. And Apaha is the Patala Loka. Patala is below the earth. So these are the four lokas which Paramatma has created. After that, he created the Lokapalas, the ones who can govern or rule these lokas. So the Lokapalas are generated, the first one to be generated was the Hiranyagarbha. Hiranyagarbha came from the Jala. And after he performs tapa, he produced a mouth-like structure. Then from the mouth-like structure came vak or speech. Then there were two holes created for the nostrils, which was related to the breathing aspect. And the holes for the eyes were created, which were related related to the vision aspect. And then the 2 ears, the holes for 2 ears were created, which were related to the hearing aspect. And little pores were created, which was related to the skin. And there was a heart created, Hridaya, and Nabhi, which had the Apana Vayu, and Linga for the Retas and Virya, which are related to the reproductive aspects. Then that was about the Khanda 1, and in Khanda 2, it was about the creation of the human body. Are you able to hear me, Vijayaji and Anitaji, or am I the only one who's talking? You're able
Yeah,
to
we
hear
are
me,
hearing.
right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So in Khanda 2, there was about the creation of the human body. Creation of the human body started with all the aspects which the Paramatma had created and put all the Devatas into their respective positions. Then the Devatas asked Paramatma, so you've put us here now, what do? We do not have food and we do not have shelter. So you please provide us food and shelter also. Then the Paramatma created the first creature, which is called as the Gav, which is cow. And the second creature, the Devatas were not satisfied, and the Devatas said, we don't want to be in this form. And then he goes on to create the horse, Ashwa. And the Devatas also rejected this form. They said, we are not satisfied with this form. And then Paramatma at the third stage, he goes on to create the human body. And that's where the Devatas were very satisfied. And all the Devatas enter into that form of the body, human body, and settle into their respective abodes and become responsible for their functions, because they go and settle there, they become responsible for all their functions. Now, which Devata is responsible for which function is given in the next table. So the Devata Agni Dev is responsible for the power of speech, and he took the place of the mouth. Vayudeva is responsible for the prana, and he took the position of the nose. And Surya Deva is responsible for the vision of the eyes, and he entered into the eyes. Disha Deva, he is responsible for the hearing through our ears, and he entered into our ears. Then Aushadhi, which is the Devata related to the tiny holes in our skin. He entered into our skin. And Chandrama, which is the Devata related to the Man, and he entered into our heart. Mrityu Deva, he is responsible for the power of Apana, everything that is going down and outward. And he entered into the navel region. And Jaladeva, who has the power of Retas and Virya, Jaladeva entered into the sexual organs. So these were the positions of the devatas and their respective powers in those organs. Then hunger and thirst also were created after this because they wanted that. And then Anna was produced from here. And from here, the devatas were able to sense the hunger. Ma'am, am I right in my understanding?
Yeah, ma'am. Carry on.
Okay. Then in that was about Khanda 2, and Khanda 3 was the creation of Anna. Now, if all these aspects have to be taken care, then they needed Anna. And then there was a tapa performed. And they created a statue, a murti. And that murti was called as Anna. Okay. And then through the sankalp, they understood how to, from which part of the body can this Anna be consumed. They were experimenting, like ma'am said, like little children experiment and they try to figure out what it is, and finally they understand it. And in the same way, how to consume this Anna by these devatas, they were kind of figuring out. They first felt it is through the nose, it is through the speech organ, it is through eyes, it is through ears, then skin, then man, and all of that. And finally, they understood that Anna should be at last through the apana vayu, that is the mouth, the right, ma'am, that is through mouth, that Anna should be consumed.
Yes.
And Anna becomes the shelter and to invert in the form of breathing. Ma'am, I couldn't understand that next sentence where you mention Anna is the shelter and out to inward in the form of breathing.
It means Annavayu, the main role of Annavayu, which is helping. Anna is coming in our body, and Anna is not other thing. Anna is Pranavayu, because for living we need prana,
Yes, ma'am.
breathing.
So here we
And
should
you?
understand Anna as prana.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So so here Anna is not literally the food that we can imagine. Anna relates to the prana. Prana, how it comes into the body in the form of our breathing through the prana vayu. That is what is Anna. That is what is fed into the body. And how Paramatma actually enters into the body is then described. So the Brahma, Paramatma, because after giving all the positions to the Devtas, then he wonders, where am I supposed to position myself in the body? And then he stretched the whole human body. And when he stretched the human body through the Brahmarandra, the Murdha, which is at the top of the head, that is the place from where the Brahma actually got into the body. That gate is called as the Vidyati. And that is the one which gives Ananda, which is also the Brahma Prapti Dwara. So it is the gate for attaining Brahma Prapti Dwara. So these are the two important terms. If they ask about the gate, we should always remember that it is Vidyati. The name of the gate is Vidyati, which is for the Brahma Prapti. And Paramatma has three shelters, the three places that he resides at. Now he has decided where he should be placed or positioned. So the first place that he would be positioned or sheltered is in the Hridaya, heart. And the second place is the Parandham Akash. So Parandham Akash again comprises of several lokas such as the Satya Loka, Gauloka, Brahma Loka, Saket Loka, Kailasha Loka, etc. So in all these lokas which are within the body, well within the body, Paramatma is located, which is the second position, Parandham Akash. And the third place where the Paramatma is situated is in the Brahmananda, which is the universe, the entire body. I think, am I supposed to understand it in that way, ma'am? Brahmananda, you said it is the universe, which is the entire body. So Paramatma also resides in the dreams. He's also in position during the dreams. So the dreams occur in three states, which are gross, subtle, and causal. And one should try to know the God, and that God lives in the heart, and God can be very much understood only in the human birth, not in any other birth, because we got this form. It is very important and essential for the human form of birth to understand what is Paramatma, because everything which is said to be Paramatma is well within the body itself. So it's the easiest birth where one can understand what Paramatma is. And then there were two names which were given for Paramatma. One which is Ida Indra, which is Ida Indra means every human can see that. Every human sees that God. So Ida Indra is that God, and every human can see that God, which is also called as Indra. And then the next chapter talks about the form that the jiva takes. What is the form that the jiva takes? And he is born for 3 times. So every jiva takes 3 births. One, while he's in the mother's womb and just takes birth, which is through procreation. And second, after the delivery. After the delivery, because he's being cared for and he's looked after, that is the second birth. So one, in the mother's womb at procreation, 2, after delivery, his whole life, and the third one is after completing his duties and everything that he has to do. He has to go to the next, he has to migrate to the next loka, that is the third birth. So after completing his responsibilities and duties, he takes birth in the next loka. So these are the 3 births for a jiva. 1 mother's womb, 2 after delivery, 3 after completing his responsibilities, goes into the next loka. Those are the 3 births. Yeah. So nature of Atma is the Janma Maran cycle. So we should understand that Atma goes through the cycle of birth and death. And there is an important mention about Vamadeva, who's also called as the Garbhadeva. And Vamadeva must be understood in a way where we understand the concept of birth and death cycle. The Vamadeva, he came out of the womb first. And through the Urdhva Gati, which is through his practice and penance and all that, he reaches Parandhama. And because he's experienced all this, he says that it is the way to attain Amrit. So what is it? So after you come out from the womb, one has to go through the Urdhva Gati, which is through the practices that we perform. Through those practices, one reaches Parandhama. And that is where there is no desire. We become desireless, and the state is Amrit. That is about it. And then the third chapter. The third chapter is about the characteristics of Atma. The characteristics of Atma are all, we understand that the Atma is heart, man, the wisdom that we have accumulated, the signs around us, and the intellectual power, the memory power, the discriminatory power, the sense of vision that we have, the prana shakti, the patience, the thinking ability, the desires that we have, and also the I can say the urge to procreate. Stri samsarga, so when to procreate, all these things are the powers or the properties of Jivatma. We are built with all these things, and nobody teaches all these things. They are all well within the confines of the Atma. So we are given all these powers. The driver of all these powers, nevertheless, is always Paramatma. And the Atma, Brahma, Indra, Prajapati, all the Devatas, Panchabhutas, all the Pranis are created. Ma'am, is it that they are all created from the egg? This part I couldn't understand. Atma, Brahma, Indra, Prajapati, all these Devatas and the Panchabhutas and the all Pranis, they are all created from the egg, right? Ma'am, are you there?
Yeah, am I audible?
Yes, yes, ma'am.
So here are they saying that these all devatas, all elements of Panch Mahabhut, all prani, every devata, everything, and every other thing, every other individual which born from egg, which born from womb, which born from sweat, everyone on this earth are
Hmm.
pragyan, and that is the Brahma.
Yeah. So, yeah, what I understood is everything that we see in the creation, which is manifest, all that is Pragyan. Pragyan is nothing but Brahman. Brahman is nothing but the wisdom that we have. So, Pragyan is Brahman.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
Thank
it.
you
That's it.
so much, Usha ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for putting all this effort to teach us. I know it's very difficult and it's not easy to understand Upanishads.
Ma'am, share the slide, ma'am. Yesterday,
Yeah, sure.
yesterday you shared, but it is deleted.
Okay, at that time I shared in PPT form, and also told me that you should share in PDF form. Okay, that's why it's my mistake. I will share you now. Okay, till to Atraya Upanishad. Okay,
Ma'am,
Okay.
was
and
my
one thing is,
understanding right, or because I couldn't communicate with you because your network wasn't good? Did I make mistakes while I was explaining, or did I
yes,
understood? Did I understand it the right way?
everything is okay. One thing was that Ambh consists Mahajanah Tapa Satyaloka and Dyuloka, not Devaloka. It's different. Dyuloka.
Dyuloka, okay. DEU, Dyuloka.
Hmm.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. So I also put message in group for taking revision